Welcome to the world of mixed martial arts, where legends are born and champions are made. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated matchups in recent UFC history, a potential super fight that could change the course of the sport forever. Imagine a clash between two titans, each at the pinnacle of their respective divisions. Ilia Topuria, the reigning UFC featherweight champion, is looking to make history by moving up to challenge Islam Makhachev, the dominant lightweight champion. Let's explore what makes this fight so electrifying and what it could mean for the future of the UFC. Ilia Topuria, born on January 21, 1997 in Halle, Westfalen, Germany, to Georgian parents, has been on a meteoric rise to the top of the UFC. His family's journey, marked by displacement due to the Russo-Georgian War, led them to Spain, where Topuria began his martial arts journey. Starting with Greco-Roman wrestling, he later transitioned to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, becoming one of the first Georgian black belts alongside his brother Alexandre Topuria. Topuria's professional MMA career began in local Spanish competitions, where he quickly made a name for himself with 4 consecutive submission wins. His impressive performances earned him a spot in international competitions, and eventually he signed with the UFC. Since joining the UFC, Topuria has remained undefeated, showcasing his versatility in both grappling and striking. One of Topuria's most notable achievements was defeating Alexander Volkanovski to claim the featherweight title at UFC 298. He followed this up by knocking out Max Holloway at UFC 308, marking the first knockout loss in Holloway's career. These victories not only solidified Topuria's position as a champion, but also highlighted his ambition to take on bigger challenges, including moving up to the lightweight division. Topuria's aggressive fighting style and ability to finish fights with both submissions and knockouts make him a formidable opponent for anyone in the UFC. His confidence in his abilities is evident, as he has publicly stated his belief in being able to knock out Makhachev. This bold claim reflects Topuria's fearless approach to fighting, which has been successful in the featherweight division. Islam Makhachev, born on September 27, 1991, in Makhachev, Dagestan, Russia, is a force to be reckoned with in the UFC lightweight division. Makhachev's journey into martial arts began with various sports, including football and wrestling, before he focused on Sambo at the age of 15. His Sambo career was illustrious, earning him multiple national and international titles, including 4 Russian national championships and a World Combat Sambo Championship gold medal. Makhachev's transition to MMA was seamless, thanks to his well-rounded skill set that combines grappling and striking. He trains under the guidance of Khabib Nurmagomedov and has become known for his dominant wrestling and submission skills. Makhachev's recent achievements include a historic 4th title defense at UFC 311, where he submitted Renato Moicano on short notice, further cementing his legacy as one of the greatest lightweights in UFC history. Makhachev's success is not just about his technical prowess, but also his mental toughness and ability to perform under pressure. His victories have often been decisive, showcasing his ability to control fights both on the ground and standing. As the current #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the UFC, Makhachev presents a significant challenge to any opponent, including Topuria. The potential matchup between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev is generating immense excitement in the MMA community. Both fighters are at the top of their game, with Topuria expressing interest in moving up to challenge Makhachev. This super fight would not only be a clash of styles, but also a test of each fighter's ambition and skill set. Topuria's confidence in his abilities is evident, as he has publicly stated his belief in being able to knock out Makhachev. This bold claim reflects Topuria's aggressive fighting style, which has been successful in the featherweight division. His ability to land powerful strikes and maintain composure under pressure makes him a formidable opponent for anyone in the UFC. On the other hand, Makhachev's coach, Javier Mendez, has expressed that Makhachev is a true warrior who will not shy away from any challenge. Makhachev's wrestling background and submission skills provide a strong foundation against Topuria's striking-heavy approach. The fight would be a fascinating clash of styles, with Topuria's boxing and Makhachev's grappling potentially deciding the outcome. The size difference between the two fighters could also play a significant role. Makhachev's larger frame might give him an advantage in terms of reach and power, but Topuria's speed and agility could allow him to evade Makhachev's attacks and land quick strikes. Analyzing the potential fight between Topuria and Makhachev involves considering several factors, including their skill sets, recent performances, and the size difference between them. Topuria's well-rounded skills, including his boxing and wrestling, make him a dangerous opponent. However, Makhachev's size advantage and grappling prowess could pose significant challenges for Michael Bisping, a former UFC champion, believes that while Makhachev is an incredible fighter, Topuria's skill set could make the fight interesting despite the size discrepancy. Bisping notes that Topuria has been impressive in his recent victories, knocking out top contenders like Volkanovski and Holloway. Jose Delgado, another UFC featherweight contender, views the fight as a 50-50 matchup, highlighting that both fighters possess a wide variety of skills. Delgado praises Topuria's mechanical fighting style and Makhachev's underrated striking, suggesting that the fight could go either way. Other analysts point out that Makhachev's experience in the lightweight division could give him an edge, as he has faced larger and more powerful opponents than Topuria. However, Topuria's ability to adapt and overcome adversity has been a hallmark of his career, making him a formidable opponent even in a new weight class. A fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev could have significant implications for UFC history. If Topuria were to win, it would mark a historic moment for him, becoming a double champion in the UFC. This achievement would not only elevate his status as one of the greatest fighters of his generation, but also set a new standard for ambition and skill in the sport. On the other hand, if Makhachev emerges victorious, it would further solidify his position as one of the greatest lightweights in UFC history. His ability to defend his title against a formidable opponent like Topuria would underscore his dominance in the division and potentially pave the way for future super fights. Regardless of the outcome, the fight would generate immense interest and revenue for the UFC, potentially setting a new benchmark for pay-per-view events. The clash of styles and the high stakes involved make this matchup one of the most anticipated in recent UFC history. The fight could also have broader implications for the sport, as it would showcase the versatility and skill of both fighters. It would highlight the ability of fighters to move between weight classes and compete at the highest level, inspiring other fighters to pursue similar challenges. The potential super fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev represents a pivotal moment in UFC history. Both fighters bring unique strengths to the table, making this matchup a clash of titans. Whether Topuria's aggressive striking or Makhachev's grappling prowess prevails, the fight promises to be an unforgettable spectacle that will captivate fans worldwide. As we await the official announcement of this fight, one thing is certain: the winner will not only claim victory, but also cement their legacy as one of the greatest fighters in the UFC. The anticipation is building, and the stage is set for what could be one of the most epic battles in MMA history. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the potential super fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev. If you enjoyed this analysis, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more UFC content. Let us know in the comments who you think would win this epic matchup. And as a special treat, we're offering a free guide on the top UFC fights of the year. Click the link in our description to download it now. Until next time, stay tuned for more exciting updates from the world of MMA.